NBA MVP award. Joel Embiid won the MVP this year. They got that right, of course. I said Embiid should have won it last year, honestly, and this year certainly should have won it. I'll be honest, though, I'm not one of those people that thinks that if Nikola Jokic won it, it was wrong, because Jokic could have deserved it too. Also, in my opinion, he actually had a better year this year than he had the last 2 years. Average triple double. He has his team number one in the West. Giannis Antetokounmpo had a case he made as well too. How about LeBron James for the first time in his career, 19 years, how long has he been playing now? 20 years now, his career. First time not having a single MVP vote. Impressive, actually, considering. But, I mean, let's be real, he's not, as great as he is, he's not MVP caliber in the same way that Giannis is and Jokic and those guys. But I want to say something about the MVP award that's kind of been annoying as of late. And I'll admit, for a long time, I engaged in this kind of rhetoric too. That we tend to get bored of players when players start winning the award or getting all the accolades. We kind of get to a point we get burnt out on them. Like in the NFL, Pat Mahomes has been the best quarterback in the league for pretty much the last 5 years now. To the point now that I think people are starting to unappreciate him a little bit now. You know, I know there's a time with LeBron. LeBron being so great that we got tired of LeBron. Hell, I think even to a smaller degree, Michael Jordan got a little bit of that. And I don't look. I think they got it right with Embiid. Embiid deserved MVP, without question. But I think it was a lot closer than people give credit for with Jokic. I think the problem I have with the way people vote for the MVP now these days, it feels watered down. It feels watered down. And you have people voting based on the narratives, based on, okay, well, this guy won it twice, so he should win it again. Or this guy won it before, but this guy is a new guy, new kid in the block. He's a new story, new narrative, new story. So let's vote this way. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I think that's very you should not vote for MVPs based on legacies, based on, well, this guy didn't get this year or that year, so let's give it to him this year. When you vote for the NBA MVP, thank you. It should be based solely on the 82 game sample. People use, oh, well, this guy didn't do anything in the playoffs. He's been failing the playoffs. That doesn't matter. First off, it's not even a playoff award. It's a regular season award. We have an MVP in the playoffs. It's called NBA Finals MVP. We should be basing these votes solely on an 82 game sample. And we don't do that. And these voters now, you know, I remember in the middle of the year when Jokic was in the lead. I remember I'm in the lead. And then Kenneth Perkins made this stink about it. And for the record, he's not necessarily wrong, you know, but saying that most of the voters are white. And I think a lot of writers may have felt threatened by what he said and felt triggered by that and maybe changed their pick in the weeks to come. Although I argued that Embiid's level of play did improve, especially the last month of the year, whereas Jokic kind of did tail off a little bit. But let's not be disgusted about this, though, either. The NBA MVP award should be solely about the 82 game sample. Let's stop complicating that, guys. You know, I agree, Embiid should have won it. I would, if I had to vote, I'd vote for him this year. In fact, I would vote for him last year. But it's very clear now that the MVP award has been watered down. You know, Michael Jordan had one. You know, as great as Michael Jordan is, Michael Jordan only has 5 MVPs in the. Was it how many years he played in the NBA? 15, 19 years in the league. Total years in the league. Well, 17 total years in the league. Only has 5. And you know damn well, at least 8 to 10 of those years in the league, he was the clear-cut best player in basketball. But again, we want something new, like 1993 when Charles Barkley won it. Michael Jordan could have been MVP that year also too. But the Suns had a huge year, and Barkley won that. First year in Phoenix. It was the new narrative. Same with Carmelo in 97. Same thing happened with LeBron in 2011 when LeBron came, I think, second or third MVP that year, but Derrick Rose won it because the Bulls were number one seed. And I think to some degree Derrick Rose didn't deserve that because the team success also correlated with that as well, too. But it's become a popularity contest where once we're bored of a player that we like, we go to the next story. And it should be that way. It should be solely based on the 82 game sample. That's it.